What's going on, everybody? It's Glenn for the latest news, and we here for the Raw review. I know I'm about 2-3 days late, but I could still give my review and my thoughts on it anyway. Monday Night Raw is a decent show this week. Some heat between Chad Gable and Sami Zayn backstage. Becky Lynch and Nia Jax had a great last women standings match. R-Truth and The Miz, Awesome Truth advances to WrestleMania for the tag belts, which I feel like they're gonna end up winning. Cody and Jay had some running backstage, or mutual respect from those guys. Like I said, it was just Cody cut one of his best promos against The Rock, like one of his best promos in a long time. That was pretty interesting. I know. I think the week before Mania, Roman Reigns and The Rock's for the make an appearance or whatever. I guess it's a little face off or whatever the case may be. Manny Kane's that's supposed to have a spot on WrestleMania 2. I don't know how true that is, but I'll be glad to see the Big Red Machine, step out of his office and back into the square ring. That would be nice to see for one night. Also, they got this Bray Wyatt documentary that's coming out, which I'm definitely gonna look into. I believe it's April 1st. It drops. It's going to pretty much. I think it's going to have the start. How his career started and how he elevated himself all on his own. Like, and he was just Bray Wyatt was just such a talent, man. Like when like wow, like it's speechless. Like he's so young. But also Raquel Rodriguez, she's out as well with her condition. I want to send her my wishes to her as well, so she could because her condition is pretty like bad. It's like nothing she can't really it's like a bad health condition where she gotta sit out on the shelf for a few months and repair. So I want to wish my wishes to her. But Raw was like decent. Cody cut a great promo. The DIY had a great match with the Creed brothers. Like, it was a decent show. I'm not gonna lie. Like, but I can't wait to see this Bray Wyatt documentary, and it's going definitely gonna be emotional roller coaster, but it's gonna be great to see how they do this documentary for Bray Wyatt. Excuse me. Also, uh, I'm sorry. Goldust, Dustin Rhodes, Cody's brother. He had some short, sweet words for The Rock himself. I don't know, man. I haven't seen Dustin on AEW in a while. Could he have some type of role at WrestleMania to help his brother out? Because nobody's really talking about that. But he had something nice and short for sweet to say just to The Rock. Nothing too crazy, just straight to the point. But I don't know, man. It's looking like Dustin. Like I said, I haven't seen on AEW TV in a while, so.
Fuck The Rock. Zoom in here just a little bit. Fuck The Rock.
Hey, yeah, we haven't seen Dustin on WTV in a while. I know I haven't. So I don't know if his contract is up with AEW or he's possibly making his way back. It would be a good spot, and a great idea for if Dustin was somewhat involved to help his brother out in the main event of night 2. That would be a shocker, and it come out as Dustin, not Gold Dust. No disrespect to his Gold Dust character, because that was like, in my opinion, like one of his best characters. But he got if he gonna be serious, he got to be serious. So he got to go in as, if they gonna bring him back in as Dustin Rose, his real name, and have him represent his brother. That would be that would be a shocker. Nobody would actually expect it, honestly. So that's really something to look into, and then you guys heard it here first, because nobody really thought about Dustin Rose and how they, we haven't really seen him on AEW TV or nothing, like, so ain't no telling if he has been having talks with I'm pretty sure WWE and Dustin had a great relationship when he left or whatever. It was no bad blood there with Goldust, well, Dustin or whatever. I think he'll be well on his way back sooner rather than later, because let's face it, he would one day want to be in the Hall of Fame, which he is. Goldust is a Hall of Famer. No matter where you want to spend it, he's definitely a Hall of Famer. But You know what I mean? So I'm expecting to see him back at some point, and what better way to do it than at WrestleMania? That would be the perfect spot to have Dustin come in and have him help his brother. Because I feel like I said, I feel like Seth and Cody's gonna lose that night one, and it's gonna be Bloodline rules. So it's definitely gonna be a lot of craziness, coming towards Cody on that night. So you know, I know he got Seth, somewhat in his corner too, but Seth is not enough. He's not enough. You know what I mean? That's not enough to take on the Bloodline and along with the Rock now. That's not enough. So I mean, even if they did add Dustin, that won't be enough. But that would be a shocker within itself that to have Dustin on his brother's side, and like I said, Dustin, he haven't been in WWE ring for about, it's been a few years now. He been in AEW pretty much when they was jumping off, and he was having some great matches over there too. So you know what I mean? That would be a good spot for Dustin, and I would definitely put a pop to WrestleMania and whatever, because like I said, WrestleMania, it kind of took some hits, with the injuries, but I'm also hearing that CM Punk got his cast off. I don't know if he's cleared to compete, but I'm hearing that his he took the metal cast off. I don't know what that means. He said he will be at WrestleMania. Um, I don't know if it's the fight or just to commentate, but he said he promised to be at Mania, so we just gotta wait and see how that plays out. But yeah, overall, the Monday Night Raw show was decent. It was not too bad. It was better than last week, and then it was definitely better than SmackDown, because SmackDown wasn't that good. Besides the Rock concert and maybe a match or two, it wasn't really nothing to remember there. But on him Raw, you got that last women's standing match between Becky Lynch and Nia Jax. That was a good match. I mean, Nia is getting way better. Her and Becky Lynch put on matches when they in the ring with each other. I'm not gonna lie, they put on some great matches with each other. They got a good ring chemistry or something. Cause yeah, they be putting on some matches against one another. So they had a great last women's standard match. On the end of the night, the main event, and Rhea Ripley showed her face. For a little face off for Becky Lynch. But overall, than that, oh yeah, and the brothers, they Jay and Jimmy, they had a little run in themselves or whatever the case may be. Jimmy tried to, well, he did super kick his brother. He pretty much tried to, and Solo tried to come in and help pick the bones, but then Cody Rhodes came for the save or whatever. But you know what I mean. But besides that, like I said, Raw was decent. It was a decent show. I rated an 8, a high 9. It wasn't a bad show. It wasn't, Seth Rollins, cut his promo, whatever. Seth gonna be Seth. Sami Zayn and Gunther contract signing. Yeah, Gunther, I don't see him. I mean, I would love to see Sami Zayn win, but he not beating no Gunther come Mania. And I feel like Chad Gable's definitely gonna have like some spot, or either he's gonna cost Sami Zayn the match, or whatever. He probably will cost him a match. Sami Zayn will look like he's about to win, but Chad Gable possibly will cost him the match for some odd reason. So I don't know how that's going, but that's definitely going to play out in some way, shape, or form by the Chad Gable telling Sami Zayn he can't beat Gunther. That's like a little personal jab right there. So yeah, I'll be prepared to see like some future feuds with those guys, in near future possibly. Cause like I said, Gunther's going to end up he's going to end up winning and retaining his title at Mania. And nobody's ready for Gunther yet. I mean, the only person that could like look like they could stop Gunther, which was be making his way back soon, would be Brock Lesnar. He's definitely making his way back soon. It's no denying that. It just all matter when. I feel like they're gonna wait till after Mania. They're gonna wait at the Mania to bring Brock back. That would be more wise. You know what I mean? To wait, give us a little surprise or two a night at the WrestleMania. Cause like I said, the last few years, night at the WrestleMania was trash. Like, like that was the night the Raw at the Mania is supposed to be the best Raw of the year, supposedly. but the last few years was trash. I'm not even gonna lie. So bringing Brock back around that time would be. They did it, but like I said, they did it before with in 2012 with him against Cena. So that would be more of a shocker, and give us something else to go along with, at the Mania, because like I said, the Raw at the Mania is supposed to be the best Raw of the year, supposedly. So I just can't wait to see what they do tonight at the WrestleMania, because that's what I'll be waiting for too. WrestleMania is cool, but I'll be waiting for the night after Mania, because that's when stuff really start like happening or whatever the case may be. So, but yeah, but you guys let me know what y'all for those of you that did see the show or caught up late with it like I did or whatever. Just let me know what you thought about this past Monday night Raw. Like I said, I think it was a decent show. Like, of course, it could be better, but they're not gonna put all their eggs in one basket, especially with what 2.5 weeks before Mania. They're not gonna just put everything all out there. They want us to be invested in, which is a good thing. We want to invest in what we watching. We want to invest in the story. Which AEW still kind of lacks. But like I said, I still mess with AEW too. I'm a fan of both. You know what I mean? So I mean, AEW just got to kick it up a notch as far as the stories. The wrestling is there. I say that every time, but storyline is nothing to look into, But here we got WrestleMania season approaching, so it's everybody's definitely gonna be tuning in, at least to after Mania and whatever the case may be. But yeah, you guys let me know what y'all rate the show, or if I missed anything, y'all let me know in the comment section. I can't wait to see what SmackDown brings tomorrow night. Cause I believe Roman's supposed to show up tomorrow night, if I'm not mistaken. Oh yeah, I believe so. I guess the face off of Cody. I think that's this week. I'm not too sure, but I just can't wait and see how that all plays out tomorrow night. Cause I believe they supposed him and Roman supposed to have their face off alone, like no Dwayne The Rock, no Seth, no Solo. It's just supposed to be them two face off. So I don't know if that's tomorrow or next week. I think I want to say they're gonna have the face off tomorrow, but this yeah, that's the only thing that's really gonna be worth tuning into. I mean, the call is pretty much gonna probably be the same from last week and 2 weeks ago, with the same type of matches, maybe, or same type of feud, or Randy Orton versus Austin Theory this week. Like we kind of over that from right now, you know what I mean? But I get it. We get it. Y'all trying to just drag us along for the ride to Mania, but it's all cool. You guys let me know what y'all think. Like, share, comment, subscribe.